Here we are live on Brunch with Brian this morning and a little late. So I want to talk about, uh, I either say productivity, not perfection, or you can sometimes say progress, not perfection. So is everything always going to go perfectly? Absolutely not. All right. Now I tend to be a perfectionist. This is one of my, I don't want to say failings because you can use perfectionism in a good way if you use it judiciously. The problem is I get to be perfectionist about everything. And so if you don't do everything perfect, and if you're a perfectionist, you're going to be really frustrated because life is not about perfection. It's impossible to have a perfect day. Okay. I mean, even just one perfect day is impossible. So then you think about your life. How am I going to put together a perfect life? So you're never going to have a perfect life. You're never going to have a perfect day. You're never going to have a perfect, call. You're never going to have a perfect deal meeting. There's always going to be little, things you could have possibly done better. All right. So what's our goal as humans and as investors? It's do our best. So I wish, I do my best. I do my best. That's going to be our affirmation for today. I do my best. And just try to keep that as your affirmation. And progress, not perfection, or productivity, not perfection. So how much can you get done in a day? And so what if you waste an hour in your day? Are you going to beat yourself up about it and waste another, half an hour, feeling bad about it? No, you're going to turn it around and you're going to forgive yourself. Okay, that's the key here. Forgiving yourself. And that's a hard thing to do. And forgiving others and getting in a habit of forgiveness. All right. So you didn't know I was going that direction, right? Going from perfection to forgiveness. And that's exactly what we need to do, all of us. We all need to be very forgiving of ourselves because we're never going to be perfect and we don't want to be miserable. And so if you're not very forgiving of yourself and others, Confucius said, "He who does not forgive others breaks the bridge over which he himself must pass." So we all need forgiveness, right? And if you're very unforgiving of others, what does that leave you for yourself? You're probably not too forgiving with yourself. Hi, come here, baby. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, I know you guys like to see Willow, right? Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, she's so sweet. My sweet baby. So I want you to be forgiving of yourself. Today, obviously, I'm late, right? I'm a half an hour late. So do I be perfectionistic about it? And do I beat myself up over it and say, oh no, the world's crashing down. Guys, you can get pretty doomsday about anything. One thing goes wrong. And then and everybody is subject to this. If one thing goes wrong, you start getting on a negative tangent. And that's all about the law of attraction. So write that down. Adhere to the law of attraction. How do you do that? You keep your thoughts positive. If you sit there and you start beating yourself up and start thinking negative things about yourself and being unforgiving to yourself, what's going to happen? You're going to just feel worse and you're going to have lower self-esteem and you're going to be less confident to take action. The whole point is you want to be more confident to take more action. How do you do that? Just start taking little actions, being productive, being productive a little bit at a time and not knowing you're never going to be perfect, but just getting stuff done. Progress, not perfection. Productivity, not perfection. And when you do goof up, as we are all going to do in life every day, you're going to goof up every single day. Sorry to break it to you, but you're human. And this is a good thing I need to tell myself because I'm not good at this. And so this is a good day for me I should listen to this one over because I need to be more self-forgiving. I'm actually pretty good at being forgiving of others. I'm quite good at it, actually. And I don't hold on to grudges and I'm pretty forgiving generally. And I understanding that people are human and people make mistakes and all that. And yet somehow it's hard for me to apply that same measuring stick to myself and be real forgiving. So I'm just harder on myself than I am on anybody else. Who's like that? Who's harder on themselves than anyone else? Okay, so if you are, let's ease up a little bit. Okay. Let's ease up a little bit. I'm getting older, and I've been tough on myself my whole life. And it's like, okay, I want to have a nice golden years of my life, and I don't want to be stressed out. And so how am I going to do that? I'm going to have to make a mental change. I'm going to have to actually be less perfectionistic. I'm going to have to do exactly what I am talking about today, being more self-forgiving. And when you forgive yourself, that frees you up to do what you want to do. Sometimes, one of the things that we get annoyed at ourselves and we get frustrated and we get, and sometimes not forgiving is wasted time. And I'll tell you what, wasted time is everyone's bugaboo. I'll tell you, time management is the challenge of your life. And I just finished a really incredible psych ups on all about the time of your life. It's all about time management. And I want you to listen to this because it is amazing and it will help you have incredible time management. Okay. So it's a psych up, which means it's about a 10 or 15 minute positive affirmations all strung together to make you super powerful. All right, so you're gonna get psyched up and be more forgiving of yourself, okay? And more, because guys, you're just dragging yourself down. If you're getting down on yourself, you're just dragging yourself down mentally. We want to build ourselves up mentally to get better production and progress out of ourselves. So again, we're gonna leave perfectionism behind, right? We're gonna make progress. We're gonna be productive. We're gonna understand we're all human and we're all gonna goof up stuff every single day. And we're gonna be extra self-forgiving. Okay, forgiving of others for sure. Sometimes that's a lot easier than being forgiving of yourself. So today we're going to look at being forgiving of ourselves. So if you get annoyed at yourself, if you get mad about anything, it's probably you're mad at yourself. Okay, sometimes you get mad at other people, justifiably so, or mad at some situation, or mad at the football game or something like that. But a lot of times we are mad at ourselves, and that's the hardest one to forgive. And if you're carrying around all this weight of all these things that you haven't forgiven yourself for, it's hard to get up in the morning. It's hard to get stuff done if you're carrying around weight like that, mental weight. So again, when you forgive yourself, you free yourself. Ooh, I like that. Write that one down. When you forgive yourself, you free yourself. Ooh, I really like that one. I got to write that one down. Somebody put that in the chat. When you forgive yourself, you free yourself, and you free yourself to be more effective, to get back on track, and to be positive and confident in your life. Wow, that was very motivating. I'm all excited now. Okay, so we're gonna forgive ourselves and we're gonna live a great life. Oh my goodness. Progress. What should we do for our affirmation? What did I say earlier? I had a good one earlier. There's so many good affirmations out of this one. Linda, morning. Hey, and it was great to see you on the Zoom, Linda. It's always awesome to see you. You're so great. Caleb, love to see Caleb here. Jennifer, happy Friday. We're in formal dining on Friday. Robert Green, Robert, I keep on seeing you, and I keep, every time I see you, I want to show that incredible card you got us. I'm going to have it handy next time, so I make sure I can show it because you guys would be really impressed. I do my best. Okay, that's it. I do my best. Okay, guys, if you just try your best, that's good enough. And sometimes we all get stuck in that. Am I good enough? Did I do good enough? And I'll tell you what, at some point you're going to be, I hate to say it, but you're going to be on your deathbed, right? And you're going to be looking back at your life and you're going to say, did I do good enough? Am I happy with how I did? And that's where this whole, everything I talked about today plays into that. Being, getting more done, being less perfectionistic, being more forgiving of yourself and others. All that plays into your mental state on your deathbed. Sometimes I talk about that just because it's going to happen. I mean, hopefully for most of us, it's a long, long, long way away. Oh, good morning. Live in the now. Hey, live in the now. Keep coming back. I don't see you commenting a lot. Caleb, I can be pretty hard on myself too. I have to be mindful. I'm not in control of everything. Exactly. And you know what? That's a really good point because control is the issue. A lot of times, when we're perfectionistic, it's like we want to be in control of everything. Now, why are we like that? Okay, why are we like that? I'll tell you why I'm like that, and I don't know about you, but I'm perfectionistic and I'm a really controlling person because I kind of had a rough childhood and I was out of control. And my dad was kind of rough on me. So I had to try to manage situations so that they didn't go bad. So I pretty much had to manage every family situation so I didn't end up getting, hurt. So I tended to be very perfectionistic. I grew up like that. And plus, that transferred over into my schoolwork. Boy, if I got a B, I was gonna raise heck and go talk to the teacher and say, what's going on here? So yeah, I was in control. I really loved having that control. So control plays into this too. If you are a very controlling person, you're probably perfectionistic. Those traits go together. So let's let go of the control a little bit. Realize you're not in control of everything, and that you are, and things are not going to always go your way. And you just have to accept that. Acceptance is another, boy, I'm talking about some big themes today. Acceptance is huge, obviously. Accepting your life, accepting where you are, resetting your expectations. Oh my goodness, we're just talking about everything today. Who else did I not say hi to? Caleb and Jennifer. Yes. Robert, have a great week. Of course. And Linda, I am too. And I wanted to get more of everything in life than what I have. Rich, successful, and able to give more. That's right. So that's our goal for everybody, right? We all want to be rich, successful, and give back. And so let's just do the best we can. I do the best I can every day, and don't get too down on myself. Stay positive, because you're not going to be effective if you're all, not forgiving yourself for goofing up, and you're kind of, down on yourself all day. How productive is that day going to be compared to if you had a good attitude and if you turned it around and said, okay, I forgive myself. Remember, when you forgive yourself, you free yourself. I love it. Forgiveness and freedom come together. So free your mind through forgiveness. Wow, today was very good. Talked about a lot of big themes today. I do my best. That's our affirmation, 3 times on 3. And that's good enough. I do my best, and that's good enough. Okay, I do my best. 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I do my best. I do my best. I do my best. Yay. Right, Willow? Yes, baby. So yes, now 3 deep breaths in. Nice deep breath in. Hold it a little bit. Always with a big smile. Let it out. Oh, that feels so good. Inhale. Big smile. And let it go. And one more. Real extra deep. That actually increases your lung capacity, cleanses your lymph system. A lot of great reasons to do deep breathing. A lot of times, several times during the day. Don't just do it with me in the morning. All right. Well, that was great. Well, I feel all invigorated and ready for a great day and a great weekend. Okay. So I hope you guys are all on board, right? So we're all up for a great weekend. Nick, awesome to see you, buddy. Did you call Kale and get that Teaching Tuesday call? Dashel. Guys, remember, you can, if you missed the Teaching Tuesday like Nick did this week, just send an email to support@thewolfcouple.com or call 888-RICH now. That's the easiest ways to get a hold of us, and get that copy. Okay. Get that, get it, the link to the Teaching Tuesday. We'll send it right to you, because it was a really good one this week, and we don't like it if you miss it. All right. So guys, what a great brunch with Brian this morning. Sorry I was a little bit late. I'm forgiving myself. Am I really going to forgive myself, or am I going to have recriminations later that I was a little bit late today? Nope, I'm not. I'm really going to forgive myself and free myself today, just like you are. Okay. So until I see you, have a wonderful weekend. Be very productive and forgiving of yourself. And I'll see you on Monday. When I see you Monday, in the interim, you're going to do what? You're going to keep expecting success, taking action, getting your 20 calls made this week. Get your